it's all good to do the party shit and this and that, and do the gangster shit, and you know, whatever you want to do is cool. But it's about the market's just being saturated with one aspect of shit. You know what I'm saying? And we're here to bring back our aspect of it and show that there's diversity in hip hop again. You know what I'm saying? And we got a big following behind us. You know what I mean? Pushing hard because they believe in what we doing, and we just delivering that raw lyricism. You know what I'm saying? We're not beating them in the head with the prophetic messages. We deliver messages, but you know, we keeping it real and just delivering that raw hip hop on every motherfucking bar. You feel me? I would definitely say Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Rakim is crazy. You know, that's the guard right there. Cool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? And then we can take it underground. You know what I'm saying? And go with my man, the Last Emperor. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Aesop Rock. You know, shit like that. Lifelong, you know what I'm saying? I remember copping the motherfucking CD from Lifelong in front of Fat Beats, Cuts and Collabos. Shit was crazy, you know what I mean? That real unadulterated hip hop. I mean, honestly, I started just, you know, doing it with my peoples that was doing it when I was like 12, 13. You know, we was just chilling, cats would rhyme, you know what I mean? And I felt left out, so to speak. I wanted to jump on it, so you know, I started to try to form words, and you know, for the longest it was just having fun and freestyling, you know what I mean? So from like 13 on to like 18, 19, that's when I first picked up the pen and said, you know what, let me try to write a song. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's because I went away to college down in Florida, and you know, I was in the dorm room bored, and I was like, yeah, let me put a beat on and see what this songwriting is all about, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I kept it moving from there, man. I just fell in love with writing songs and making that good soulful music. It would probably be this track on a mixtape out there called Official Jack Move, where I remixed one of Fat Joe's beat, that Maria beat, because my grandmother, her name was Maria. So when I heard the beat with the Jackson 5 sample on it, man, it just touched the chord. So, you know, I looked for the instrumental immediately and just started writing, you know what I mean? And that thing just poured out. So that's definitely one of my favorite songs to date, you know what I mean? And I would have to say, you know, one of the greatest songs that's gonna be in my catalog is probably one that I'm finishing up writing right now. It took me years to write, man. I had to separate myself from the situation and be able to look at it, you know what I'm saying, almost from a third person and analyze it and write about it. So, you know, those two right there are probably going to be the ones that go down, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people affiliated, but the two actual rhyming members of DPS is me and Just Putt. You know what I mean? My nigga Just. Like we're affiliated with a group called 5 Star that we helping come up right now. You know, we believe in what they do and we feel what their content is, you know what I'm saying, and we like the direction they coming from, so we trying to help push them. And you know, we got people out in Newark that we mess with, you know what I'm saying, my nigga Profane, my nigga Donnie Gates, you know what I mean, we fuck with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, but DPS fam, it would be like the 201-973 gang. You see DPS, 5 Star, you know, Profane and Donnie Gates, that's basically like the close circle, you feel me? Yeah, actually, January 27th, I believe that's a Friday, there's a joint being thrown in Newark at the Rio Lounge, I believe. If you hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/SgtOver, I can hit you with the exact info, but it's at Rio in Newark. It's called Hip Hop Happy Hour, because it's going to be from 6 to 10. We performing there, Soul Zales, A Sharp. I mean, I could sit here naming the people that are going to be there for about an hour. It's just going to be a crazy show. Also on February 2nd, in Jersey City, New Jersey, at Jordan's Lounge, we got the double album release party going on for King Ron Dead Poets Society. That's going to be popping off. And then on March 3rd, we're gonna be opening up for Q Unique at Dingbats in Clifton. Yeah, well, these people are, you know, they're New Jersey people, and they're going hard, and they're professionals at their craft, you know what I'm saying? They're not hobbyists, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's why I fuck with these people, you know. Shout out to Prime Prolific, Rich Mahogany, Venomous, Physical Graffiti, you know, the Audio Bodies. These are people that you're going to see performing at our album release party, and people that we support, you know what I'm saying? They're real musicians, they're real about their craft, you know what I'm saying? They're real lyricists, and we're all about that, you know what I mean? His self-title is called Dead Poets Society, you know what I'm saying? So, your best way if you're going to do a search bar is put Dead Poets Society with either Just Put or Sgt Over, or a combination of both after it. It'll come right up. Or the user page is, YouTube.com/user and then /Sgt Over, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for the channel, and you see all our videos there, everything we drop, live footage from the last show we did at Dingbats, where we performed with, at the Sean Strange show, you know what I mean? Things like that. He was mainly a spoken word poet. He did hip hop, and I was an MC that was doing a little spoken word, you feel me? So that's kind of how we met in the middle, and that kind of gave me the whole idea for the Dead Poets Society thing, you know what I mean? Because we basically met at like poetry events, you feel me? DPS in the building, shout out 5 Star, shout out Loyal Dynasty, 973 Gang, Donnie Gates, Profane. Y'all could download, purchase or digital download or copy, physical copy of the album at dps201.bandcamp.com, you know what I'm saying? And you could check us out at SgtOver, that's SgtOver.com, and you can get all the links from there, all the latest news, everything that we up to, events. You can catch up with us there, you know what I'm saying? You can catch on Facebook or Twitter's there, you know what I mean?
Pay attention and watch it as I kill the streets. They feel the heat, man, I'm turning up the temperature. Hoping hip-hop got the message that I sent to her. It's a Love Jones, that's why I crush stones. Music where I live, and I gotta say I love home. But y'all don't love home, and y'all don't love living. Y'all love prison, and never be around women. And stand spitting murder masses, or y'all clan slipping. The grand splitting, swallow rappers, now they found missing.